Okay. Clint Robis here with Ron Powell, Lincoln Journal-Star. We're actually in the newsroom. We decided to mix it up a little bit. Actually, it's cold out, and like you said a few minutes ago, Ron, we're staying inside, whereas a lot of high school football teams fought some weird weather this last week. But onward and upward to week 8. So what do we got?
Friday at Seacrest, we have Lincoln High and Southwest.
That's the biggie.
That's the biggie. These are probably the two heavyweights in the city this year. And, of course, Lincoln High has not been challenged at all since week 2 against Pius. So this is kind of a gauging point for them, so to speak. Their defense has really come on. They shut out Fremont. They've shut out the last 2 opponents. So, you kind of see that entire team maybe starting to come together. One thing to look for in this game, some outstanding receivers in this game. You go Justin Holm at Southwest, who's going to go to Nebraska next year. And then on Lincoln High's side, you got Zion Perry. You've got C.J. Jones, Morgan Perry. Of course, there's a bevy of them over there at Lincoln High. So,
Tracksters, they just get them the ball and go.
Oh, exactly. And, it looks like the weather's going to be good Friday, so you could see some points over there at Seacrest. That's the 4:30 game. The 8 o'clock game there is Pius and East.
Yep.
And, of course, that's a huge game for both teams.
Yep.
Coming down the stretch here. Lincoln High lost to Grand Island last week in a tough loss on the road. They've got Omaha North to finish.
Okay.
Number 1, Omaha North. So this is a game that they want to get to 5-3.
Yeah.
Without question, they want to get to 5-3. And of course, East is sitting there at 2-5. They finished strong. You might be able to sneak in the maybe one of those last couple spots if you can win these last 2 games.
Okay.
There's one game Thursday at Seacrest. Yep. It's Omaha South and Southeast.
Okay.
So, and Southeast kind of got things back on track last week against Bellevue East, and I think you're going to see that trend continue Thursday night.
Okay. What else we got on tap around the state?
We've got Aquinas at Wahoo, number 2 and number 6 in C1. Yeah, Wahoo is kind of rolled everybody they've beaten so far. Their only loss is to number 1 Norfolk Catholic in a tough game up at Norfolk earlier in the season. Contrasting styles a little bit. Wahoo's a little smaller, a little quicker. Dylan Egger, outstanding running back. He's a game breaker. You've got an outstanding defensive player in Sam Colderman for Wahoo. And, of course, Aquinas, they just come at you in waves. Kyle Ruth, he makes plays as a defensive tackle, in special teams, blocking kicks, that sort of thing. And, they just wear you down. That's what they did to Newman a few weeks ago. They wore him down in the second half.
Gotcha.
So, another game in the area is York at Seward.
Oh, okay.
And, of course, York had a huge game on the ground against Aurora. Big win and probably poor weather conditions.
Yeah.
Simon Oddie, 36 carries, 338 yards, 3 touchdowns. That's a possession back there.
Yeah.
So, York rushed for 436 yards, had 554 yards total. So, they just lined up and went straight at them.
Yeah. They said, we're not going to mess with the weather, just downhill all the way kind of thing.
Well, a couple of city teams are going up to Omaha on Friday. You've got North Star at Omaha Burke, and then, of course, Northeast at Papillion La Vista. And, of course, Burke's coming off the loss to Omaha North, so they're probably going to be pretty focused.
Yeah, a little smarting a little bit.
Yeah. So, and then, of course, Papio's got a great running back, Jerome Barnes.
Yep.
So that'll be a tough matchup for the Rockets.
Okay. Anything else? Do we have anything else around the state, or?
Well, you've got a little something planned here in the next couple days.
Yeah. We have some with the big Lincoln High Southwest game on Friday. We're doing a couple things here to advance. We'll have some video on kind of a neat connection between two guys on opposite sides of the ball, and Ron's working on a story on that Lincoln High defense and what they've done to kind of match what the Lynx offense has done here early in the season. So we'll have all that at Prep Extra, journalstar.com/Prep Extra in the coming days. And then obviously Friday we'll be here with all the scores, highlights, photos, all the fun for Week 8 high school football. So check us out, come back, and thanks for watching.